A deal to end the Gaza war or a deal rewritten to serve Israel? Muslim nations are now questioning whether the peace plan they discussed with the US is the same one Trump unveiled with Netanyahu. Let's break down what really happened and why it matters. On Monday, Trump and Netanyahu stood side by side at the White House, announcing what they called a roadmap to peace in Gaza. Soon after, 8 Arab and Muslim majority nations including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt issued a joint statement welcoming America's efforts. But in Pakistan, the government's so-called approval was met with backlash. Politicians, journalists, and activists slammed it as a two-state surrender tilted heavily towards Israel. By Tuesday, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar was distancing Islamabad from the deal. He said the plan is not our document and made clear that unless amendments agreed by the 8 Muslim countries were included, the proposal would not be acceptable.
तो जब उनकी टीम आई तो हमने कहा जी आप पहले अपना दें कि आपके क्या हो सकता है, तो उन्होंने एक 20 पॉइंट प्लान दिया। हमने उनसे कहा जी अच्छा थैंक यू वेरी मच, डिस्कशन के बाद हम आपको 24 घंटे के बाद देंगे। हमने उसी में कहा कि हम बेस को ना छेड़ें, वरना वो फिर बहुत ही कंपैरिजन हो, तो हम उसी के अंदर रह के हमने अमेंडमेंट्स की। उसकी को 2-3 शटलिंग हुई हमारी आपस में, और जो फाइनल गई, जो मैंने आपको बताया कि कनाडा में जब हम रिफ्यूलिंग कर रहे थे, तो वो जो डॉक्यूमेंट गई, ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट है ये उसमें ये अमेरिका ने इशू की। दिस इज नॉट आवर डॉक्यूमेंट विच वी सेंड टू देम। और उन्होंने हमारे जो की एरियाज हैं जो हमने कवर करने हैं, जो मैंने जॉइंट कमिटमेंट की बात की, वो मैंने आपको गिनवा दिए हैं। तो इसलिए वो जो चीज़ें सारी हैं, अगर वो कवर्ड नहीं है तो वो कवर्ड होनी चाहिए, होंगी, क्योंकि यू आर बेसिकली योर ऑब्जेक्टिव वाज टू इमीडिएटली सीज फायर, to stop the blood, let the humanitarian aid flow, और forced displacement को रोका जाए.
This came despite Trump claiming earlier that Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Army Chief Asim Munir backed the plan 100%.
The Prime Minister and the Field Marshal of Pakistan, they were with us right from the beginning. Incredible. In fact, they just put out a statement that they fully believe in this pact. Just came out just as I was walking around. They said, sir, you have a big notice from the Prime Minister of Pakistan and from the Field Marshal that they back this 100%.
So what really happened? According to reports, the plan that Trump unveiled had been altered after Netanyahu's intervention. Axios revealed that Arab leaders thought they were agreeing on one version, but the White House released another. The Times of Israel reported that Netanyahu secured 11th-hour edits giving Israel greater control over withdrawals, disarmament, and security zones inside Gaza. In short, Israel would still maintain a strong military footprint even after so-called withdrawals. Behind the scenes, officials from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, and Turkey were reportedly furious, sources told Axios. Qatar, acting as a mediator with Hamas, even urged the White House not to release the plan, but Washington went ahead anyway. Now, Arab officials are openly calling it Netanyahu plan, not the US Muslim joint proposal. For Hamas, the deal looks tougher than ever. Complete disarmament, tunnels destroyed, weapons dismantled, and Israeli forces staying until Gaza is deemed secure. Qatar and Egypt are still trying to keep talks alive, but even they admit the plan needs clarification and more negotiations.
Because today, President Trump said he's waiting for Hamas to accept what he called the peace plan.
All that has been presented yesterday was a set of principles, and certainly these principles require discussion about the details and how to work through them. As for the margin, we do not know yet, because so far we do not know Hamas's response. It also asks, I believe, according to what was mentioned in the plan's provisions, that Hamas and the other factions must be in agreement. We will not come up with an ideal language if we focus only on the political form of the plan. But we strive for a solution that spares blood, preserves the dignity of the Palestinians, and prevents their displacement. That is our main matter and our main focus. We, along with our brothers in the Arab Republic of Egypt, yesterday in our meeting with the movement, made clear our point of view to them. And to be honest, they dealt with us responsibly and said they would study the plan. Today, we have follow-up meetings with them that will reveal the contours of the matter. What I want to say is, in the end, the Arab and the Islamic countries, when they worked with the American side, We put all our efforts into preserving the rights of the Palestinian people to remain on their land and achieve the two-state solution. And we put these matters on the table in line with international legitimacy decisions. Of course, we did not expect them to accept everything, but some were taken into account. I believe we must build on this path and work to make this path effective and successful.
The question remains, is this a genuine step towards ending the war in Gaza or a political win for Netanyahu? Rubber stamped by Trump. For more such explainers, subscribe to DawnNews English.